What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me post workout. And it wasn't even back day for me, man. It was another damn chest day. But whatever, it's done. I got to it, got it out of the way. Now I'm out here to kick it with y'all for a second before I gotta go to the next thing. Hey, check that bike out. It's like a perfect day to be out here on that. We got 80 degrees today. That's my type of weather. Let's get to the topic at hand, though, man. I was watching a bit of this podcast, and it had a chick on there who did OnlyFans, and she shared some interesting information. Now, I talked before, it was like last summer, about OnlyFans chicks basically being down bad, that they were broke, not making the money y'all think they are, not making the money that women that aspire to get in it will think that they could go make. And yeah, I think it might actually be a little worse than what I originally thought. So here's some of that knowledge that she kicked out there. She said in 2022, there were 2.1 million users on there, as in, I guess, creators. Out of that, only 300 of them made over $1 million in a year. So do that math, man. That is far less than 0%. That's like 0.00000. It's really low by comparison. So this whole thing that women think that because they down bad, because they don't want to work a 9-to-5 anymore, that they can just jump on OnlyFans, you know, sign up, make an account for that, and just immediately start taking pictures of their box, and they just gonna make tens of thousands of dollars a month. It's not really accurate. It's not really happening like that, according to her, because these are all the numbers that she knows, I guess perhaps there's some analytics you can look into when you're a OnlyFans creator. I don't know, since I have no intention on making content on there, you know, well, maybe I considered the idea of doing it just for fun. Nah, I'm kidding, man. But no, I don't know how it works. But she said your average creator on there, average. We're not talking about like Sophie Rain, who made like 43 M's in one damn year. She said your average creator makes $180 a month. That is absolutely pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. That's less than a lot of people make in a day at their 9-to-5. So do with that information what you will. For all these women out here that think that that's the play, as soon as they down bad, they gonna get on there. For the young girls that are teenagers that are too young to sign up for it, that think as soon as they turn 18, they gonna jump on there and start doing it. Ain't no money in it, man. And the reason why there's no money in it is because the bar for entry is too low. Whenever you have something like this, where the bar for entry is so low, you're going to have a hard time making it to the top. There's going to be a lot of people trying to do it. It's like with YouTube. There's a lot of people that try to do YouTube and they think they're just gonna start uploading videos and make tens of thousands of dollars a month like their favorite influencer. YouTube is hard though. The level of entry on YouTube is easy. You just sign up, get an account. Who the hell doesn't have one of those, right? But in terms of establishing an audience, it's hard, man. It requires so much consistency. You gotta be posting every day. You gotta be slowly but steadily building yourself an audience, building yourself a community. They have to see you. Just like how you guys mess with me, you come, you subscribe to me, you see me every day. You guys show up here, you wanna hear my voice, you wanna hear my take on different things. Over time, you grow to like me. You become fond of me because you see me every day. That's what it takes with YouTube. You have to be so damn consistent and you have to be authentic. You have to have a personality that people can connect with. You can't be boring. See, on OnlyFans, it doesn't matter if you're authentic or what. If you got TNA, You got the same TNA as everybody else. You don't have to entertain anybody really. I mean, the the material is supposed to be entertaining, but for other reasons. No one's really going on OnlyFans, as far as I know, for the sake of they like the creator's personality. I mean, that's a added bonus if they do, but no one's really going on there for that. Let's just be for real here. So even though the bar of entry for YouTube may be just as low as it is for OF, with OF, you got the same equipment that the other chicks got. Some's a little more fitter than others. She got the same set of equipment. So you got to kind of do some really racy things to stick out, where on here, I mean, people have to be able to connect with you. I can't just do racy stuff. You know what I mean? So OF is not the play. A lot of these women, they're finding out the hard way. They get on there, they try to sell their body, it doesn't work out, and they have to keep working their 9 to 5. Or they've quit their 9 to 5, and now they have to go back to it, which, if you're gonna do content creation of any sort, I don't recommend you quit your 9 to 5. You need to keep that 9 to 5, for real. Keep that damn 9 to 5, keep grinding, keep hustling, work your full-time gig, and then do your content creation. I'm talking about YouTube, of course, not OF. But do your content creation like after the fact. You know, maybe if you go to work 8 hours a day, spend a couple hours afterwards trying to come up with some videos, just some content for your channel. And it's gonna have to be consistent. It makes no sense. And I remember The Rock had said this, and that like really resonated with me. It makes no sense for you to go every day, be willing to help somebody else achieve their goals, but you're not willing to go home and put in the same type of effort into you forwarding your own. That was some real game right there, man. Dwayne Johnson been kind of quiet lately since he exited the whole wrestling storyline that came to a head at WrestleMania, but man, do that guy be kicking some for real knowledge. So there you have it, man. Oh, and here's another statistic that I thought was amusing. She said 90% of the users are married. So what does that mean? Does it mean that men are out here just cheating, yada, yada? No. It just means that out of the users on there, 90% of them are married. You know, you got to keep in mind, some wives don't mind if their husband watches that stuff, because it's like, you know, he's a man. Of course he likes TNA or whatever. So there are women who don't mind it. There are women who watch it with their man. So just because the user is married, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's some shady character, though I can understand why people would out the gate assume that, because when you hear that, because when I heard it initially, I thought, dang, 90% are married. That's kind of rough. But then I kind of applied what I know, just real world thinking. I'm like, well, many of those dudes could be watching this stuff with they chick, and many of those dudes also, they have a chick that just don't care. A lot of times women don't care. They don't care if the guy watches porn. They don't care if he has magazines. They don't care. They feel nothing about it. I know some women like that in real life. They couldn't care less about that. You know, but I'm gonna leave it there. Those statistics, they did not surprise me. They just basically hammered home what I said before when I made that video last summer about OF chicks out here broke, man. They are not making that easy money the way that y'all think they are. The ones that were really killing it, like what's her name? Karina Kampf, wasn't she doing it? I mean, she retired already. Sophie Rain, she did not retire or whatever. So they made enough money to where they could get in and get the hell out of it. But not a lot of women are going to be able to do that. The majority of women, I'd say 99% of the women, maybe even 99.9% of the women, what's gonna happen is they're gonna put that content out there, not make anything, make absolute third world poverty monthly wages from that, and have to keep doing their 9 to 5. But now that stuff is out there forever. It's out there forever. Their family will see it eventually, friends and family will see it eventually, maybe even their boss will see it eventually. And it's just not worth it, man. Not to make not even $200 a month, come on. All right. Give me a like if you like what I do. Hit me with that sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. Tell me what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.